Welcome back, everyone. We're diving deep today, going way beyond just the name Regnum Christi.
Yeah, we're talking about a way of life, a Catholic movement.
Exactly. It's all about putting your faith into action. Not just saying you believe, but really living it,
Being part of that spiritual family.
right? That support system. And working to, well, bring Christ to the world.
Making a real difference, sharing that faith.
Think of it like this. Imagine people totally dedicated to their faith, backing each other up and wanting to spread that light.
That's Regnum Christi in a nutshell.
As well as a time for us to recall, but also for the Holy Spirit to make manifest.
And that's what Regnum Christi is about, being part of something bigger.
You get that support and encouragement, and everyone's working towards a purpose that goes beyond just one person's goals.
It's like when you're struggling and your friends rally around you, right? That strength you find together.
Exactly, you're not alone, and you're part of something so much bigger.
Take this, all of you, and eat of it, for this is my body, which will be given up for you.
And that's what's interesting about Regnum Christi. It's not just personal faith, it's being part of a movement that's actively trying to bring Christ's kingdom to the world.
Wow. It makes you ask yourself, what are you playing for in your life?
What gives you that greater sense of purpose?
That's a big question. It leads us perfectly into the 5 elements of life in Regnum Christi. But we're not just listing them off.
No way, we're weaving them into everything we've been talking about.
It's about how they create this whole way of life, something personal yet outward focused.
And it all starts with spiritual life, that connection with Christ, just like Father Bender's own journey. It's the foundation, the spark.
Right, that yearning for something more.
Yeah.
And then comes formation, which is like training.
Like athletes getting ready for the Olympics.
Exactly. You need that structure, that support to grow in your faith. You're always striving to be better.
Building on that foundation. And that's where apostolic life comes in. You're taking what you've learned and sharing it with the world. You're putting your faith into action.
You're not keeping it to yourself. It ripples outward and impacts everything around you.
It does. But you need support for all that. That's where accompaniment steps in, right?
Like having teammates and coaches. But for your spiritual journey, it's that guidance and encouragement.
Mentors, community, they help you grow.
That's where it all comes together. It's
Yeah.
where you belong, where you find support, where you keep moving forward.
That shared mission, that strength you get from each other, it's like that marching band analogy coming full circle.
Totally. Finding that strength and harmony together. And, it's not just some abstract idea. Think about it. Over 30 new members just joined Regnum Christi in Atlanta.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's a real tangible sign that this movement's growing, that it's resonating with people.
People are hungry for meaning, for purpose, for a place where they can belong and do something bigger than themselves. And who knows, maybe your brushstrokes are exactly what's needed to complete the masterpiece of Christ's kingdom here on earth.
We want you to think about what truly inspires you, what gives your life meaning.
What are you passionate about? And if you feel that pull, that call to something more, don't ignore it. Explore those feelings, ask questions, see where you're being led.
Because a life lived with purpose, serving something greater than yourself, that's a life worth living.
So until next time, keep searching, keep growing, and keep building that kingdom one brushstroke at a time.
The reason why I joined the Regnum Christi movement is because I had felt some call from God, but I didn't know where to put my talents, my time, my effort. I was willing to serve others, but I didn't know where. So at some point I knew the movement, and I completely feel like this is the place where God bring me to serve Him.